game out at this pace, right? Keep having Xiaowai pressure in the side lane, just have fun answer waves top. Keep threatening this Baron, and I'd say hopefully force out some teleports. And here's the play we talked about with Knight looking for a play bot lane.
Yeah, Knight has the Realm Warp available, but it looks like Xiaobai are going to completely respect this one. And this is not just like a disappointing performance so far from Top Esports. This is also a surprisingly great performance coming out from eStar. Like, eStar have looked real bad this split. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's been rough. But this game, they're looking fantastic. Like, I mean, the mechanics have been on point. The team play's been on point.
Especially the 2v2 in the bot lane, I think was, exceptional. Because as we talked about, we saw the same matchup the other day where the Ashe and Karma just did so much work, but we saw Xiaoxi hitting those key skill shots. Wink had the trust, was comboing those into some nice traps, and they found so many kills, rotated that pressure around the map to stack up these objectives, and now they're looking good. Also, Wei just got a Void Staff, so again, only getting stronger and stronger. Still not really much MR. There's a Hex Drinker on Jackie Love, so as well as the Athenes on Uyanja, of course, so it is making sense, what the build he's going towards, and only one stack of the Dark Seal, but hey, doesn't matter.
That's okay. He gets away with it. The Void Staff, though, is just... It's like insult to injury, honestly, at this point. Like, there was already so little MR, and he's like, ha ha ha, even if you buy it, it doesn't matter. Jackie Love going to be hoping that Hex Drinker will save him. Worth mentioning as well, he can build more now. More was banned during 10-14. It is back. They can build more. There's no more bugs, so it's not like the Hex Drinker removes an item from his build entirely.
Nope, and we see eStar going back to that play that we talked about, right? Just continue to have Xiaobai pressure in the side lane. And again, I want to see them pressure Baron, try to force out a TP now, or even just let Xiaobai win in that 1v1 trade.
The Wall of Pain as well does give vision over that wall, so nicely done there by Wei to make sure that they know exactly what Karsa is doing.
Ooh, 369?
It's on to Wei, but Xiaoxi gets in with the Mikhails, knocked up across the wall here as Wink is getting real low already in this fight. They need to be cautious, but 369 doesn't have much follow-up from the rest of his team. Now they go in. Now they're looking for kills. Wei, the first one to go down. Fun pulls someone else out of the fight as Xiaoxi just snipes Karsa out. Top Esports, 1 for 1. This is the best it's looked all game for them, except that was 4v5.
Xiaobai is taking an inhibitor, and great execution coming from eStar. We set up this play for the past 5 minutes. Hey, this is available. Great to see from them pulling 369.
Xiaoxi won't even let them recall. He's not letting them go anywhere. The inhib went down. Xiaobai gets away scot-free, and another Ocean Drake's about to spawn.
3 Ocean Drakes for the side of eStar, especially when you do want to play these fights, very, very long, very extended with the Caitlyn and the Lux. I mean, they absolutely love this.
Give me more of this composition. I want to see other teams playing this kind of composition, because I saw the Karthus, I saw the Caitlyn Lux, so I was like, oh, this is going to be a little bit silly. This is going to be a bit of a funny game. This is looking disgusting. This is looking so strong.
And it's so nice, too, because a big problem with Karthus is when you have, so you have a bunch of losing matchups and you can't just have your jungler rotated, things like that, but their bot lane setting up nicely. We see good setup from 369. A bit of a whoopsie with the E right there, but we'll let that one slide. We see them running forward. Wei does end up going down. Fun so close, but actually the showstopper not even taking the ultimates. Huh. I didn't know you dodged out on Karthus.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he didn't have the above his head.
Cool. I guess he's on target ball, right?
Yeah.
So if you have to already be mid showstopper when Karthus presses R.
Which he was.
Which he was in that example.
Yeah.
I guess what I'm saying is, like, you'd have to do an exceptional amount of predicting work to be able to do it to dodge the ultimate.
It would have to be the enemy, obviously, electing into it.
You've already been targeted when the laser is above your head, so I think you still take damage if that's already gone through. Speaking of damage, that's a lot of long-range damage from eStar. As Top Esports try and rush this Baron, it's not going to work for them.
Xiaobai has TP as well, so he can be here.
Or he can just not TP, just stay in the bottom lane and end the game. eStar are just going to play interference here. They won't allow Top Esports to recall. And if Top Esports does recall, then eStar just take Baron instead. We've seen a TP from Knight to make sure that the base doesn't fall here, but now Knight is stuck in this space. There's TP being channeled as well. from
wow.
Wink. They're just going to end the game. They're just going to kill Knight, get into the base. Wink annihilates towers. This game is over. At 30 minutes, eStar have just destroyed Top Esports.
Top Esports just got stopped by eStar. Like, LGD just got stopped by LNG. Man, the last week of LPL is actually insane.
The results that we have had this week are just bonkers.
And they do not look like a lot of our top teams who, you know, went down in matches that they were okay with. Knight looked absolutely pissed.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame him.
Yeah, I'd be mad
Like,
too.
The recent performance out of Top Esports has been disastrous. I don't know what is going wrong with this team. I don't know what is going on internally with this team, but like, just not on the same page. The fact that eStar are 2v2ing in the bottom lane against JackeyLove Yuyanja, like, JackeyLove is theoretically the star player of this team, and consistently he is losing in lane.
I mean, I feel like JackeyLove is now... Like, JackeyLove had the shy factor to him for a while, despite the fact that he was playing bad. We're like, it's, you know, he's JackeyLove. Like, he'll do better. It's okay. He's still the best. And now I think we're way past that. I think JackeyLove is, you know, fair game for all criticism. And when we set up Top Esports comp out of draft, we said, who needs to accelerate? We said, okay, they want to accelerate through bot lane, especially at that level 6 mark with the Enchantress Arrow. They didn't even get there. They got 2v2 kills at like level 4.
Yeah.
And then from there...
And then Wei just arrives.
Yeah, like, and Karsa then couldn't find any opportunities anywhere because, hey, you're not going to really find a gank out of the set. He tried a few times, but Set's an extremely safe champion in the mid lane, right? You throw your Haymaker, the wave's gone, you just kind of posture back, you build tanky. Killing top, not really much of an option. We did see them try a little bit, but once again, couldn't find it. It's like all of their eggs were in the bot lane basket this game with this comp. They weren't able to execute, and then, hey, again, you let Karthus snowball, you let Karthus scale, you let Camille scale. Caitlyn got massive as well, and, I mean, eStar looked good.
Yeah, I mean, like, beyond, like, 10 minutes, basically, it felt like this was somewhat a done deal. Like, eStar managed to win after the first 2 dragons, but even those dragons, that was just Karsa taking it, while eStar takes everything else around the rest of the map. They took both of the heralds, they were able to take so many turret plays early on as well.
I also don't feel like this game was necessarily Karsa's fault. We've seen his low damage, but again, it feels like with how these drafts interacted, with how the very early game panned out, I honestly don't know what Top Esports could have done differently in the big game. Like, again, your Ryze is now so far away from being online. Your Ornn's tankiness and, you know, the ability to soak for JackeyLove doesn't matter because we saw he was actually doing a pretty decent job frontline in some of these fights, but you just don't have the damage to win the fights.
Yeah, just honestly, like, I'm kind of speechless. I love how Yuyanja had exactly 10 more damage than Karsa in that game as well. But I mean, it is a Karma poking in lane, and Karsa, when you're Lee Sin and every lane is losing, and like, what do you do? How do you gank? Like, Lee Sin all-ins, that's how he does damage. If you can't ever all-in, you're not going to deal any damage, right?
The thing is, he tried. We did see him many times hovering around mid turn sit up, but I mean, your Ryze Lee Sin up against a set. Ryze is only in levels, and we already said Set's extremely tanky.
Yep.
Sure, maybe we could go back with a fine-tuned home and try to find like an opportunity where we can get top, but at the same time, even if this Ornn had more items that could tankier, you still had no damage coming out from Knight and JackeyLove.
I don't know what getting a slightly tankier Ornn does for you in this game, honestly. I don't know. Top Esports back to the drawing board here. eStar, look at the best they looked all split when it's way too late to look good. What is it with our bottom teams suddenly looking good once they're out of player contention? I don't know, but either way, we're going to go to game number 2. We're going to a quick break. We'll see if eStar can keep this ball rolling, but Top Esports, you've got to get it together, guys.
EDG 的比率，稍微有点保守了，确实会挺中肯的，很中肯吧。这里推到，但是伤害不高，反手接大招，熊大招规避往回退，正面两边的上单都在上半区，但是奥恩在往正面走。小翔身上是有踢的，正面又打起来了。周国强打远距离开大，但是直接被巴德定住了。阿卡丽又进来杀人了，先把熊给宰掉。TP God 交出自己的闪现往后拉，但是巴德一个非常精准的定住了2个人，这一波直接把下半区的所有人全部杀光。艾康没有闪现的被逮到，巴德一个大招想救援一下，但是这个位置走不掉了。后续怎么说还在拉开，没有死啊，反而这边鳄鱼先死了。
马老师偷了发现刀是拉空了，后续并住了马老师，马老师这位置应该是跑不了了。
寒冰剑直接又是命中泰坦，泰坦开启自己的10万甲，第一时间还是比较肉的，应该是想要卖自己了。
这波其实没有必要来看的，阿卡丽有个假阵在塔下，感觉变成3个人也有操作空间，
挺难死的。
就别让小学弟出来操作，其实就
哎，杰杰有想法，这里偷来的一个羊撞3D，直接撞到闪现的位置。
哇，这小预判操作起来了呀，小小。
但是直接把你第一个人给打残了之后，Sora是没有办法第一时间赶回来的。
哎，结果看到你一直下露头了，直接想要开，马老师身上是有一有闪的。问题也不是很大，
那么好追。
还靠是七七想要过来留下一行，直接把人推了回来。推回来之后，宝石先倒了。不过红色方的这几个怎么说？马老师还在去追 Hacker， 不过自己在被 Eric 一直点 W 接上杀兵的一发出，
埋葬他们，控制自己，掌控敌人。
这个位置就没有一个特别能卖的人，蓝色方。
威武这边没有兵线压力，想直接抓老龙，打的速度还比较快。
小翔绕后了，
小翔绕后
过来，卡牌也飞到了后方，这是一个蓝色方的4方包夹。
寒冰是没有闪现的，想支持小东北，招一个金身。后续这边3分地非常危险，
我位置非常好，直接把寒冰给秒掉了。卡牌一发，黄牌定住了 PP 杠的被逼出闪现，正面2坨肉在人堆里面不停的挨打，不停的刮痧。刮疯了，疯狂的刮痧，
但是大哥倒了，也不能接了。威武这边其他3个人还想再操作一下，直接叫一个闪现拉开。
EZ 还在
两边都有惩戒的，想拼一下惩戒，但是不给微微机会。微微这边非常危险，刚刚拿下了一个巨魔的人头。
远处小东北一个飞星拉空了。
叶克。
Your mind and it's understood. If you close your eyes, you will see the light. Open up your heart in front of the sun. Open up your arms, is it for the fun? If you follow me, I will follow you. Like the